The concept came about, I guess, because I'm quite familiar with the area. So I grew up nearby, and the bushland and the natural landscape in Byford and surrounds has always been very dear to me. So I started off with doing a little bit more in-depth research about Byford, and I used Colleen Rankin's book, Byford, A Pictorial History, 1903 to 2002, disseminating some of those stories that I read in the book about what community means to people. Byford's got a really lovely community feeling. I was lucky enough to work with, I think, over 80 students at the Marri Grove Primary School. We worked together on lots of creative activities. One of them, which I absolutely loved, was shadow painting of flowers. And the results of those were absolutely amazing. And I think seeing their little faces when they saw what they'd actually created was really great. And weaving all of that together into a story that depicts what Byford is, what Byford means to the community. So there's a second part to this artwork, which is what we call sandblasting. It's a really interesting process of taking the kids' drawings, which are then cut into steel templates, and then it actually gets blasted into the concrete. And it's a nice sort of juxtaposition to the painted artwork, and it's like that beautiful wayfinding as you go over the bridge and over the other side, and you might see something different every day. I really hope the artwork leaves a lasting legacy, not only for the kids who were involved in the project, but I hope it just brings a sense of joy to people in the community when they see that colour and they see those beautiful drawings that the kids have done, and I just hope that it just brightens up people's days.